I've never seen so many folks upset about things that are happening in the world. And I always tell people, you know, the reason why folk always have so much trouble is because they try to fix things that they can't fix.
All right now.
Things that are out of their control.
Amen.
And we need a cure for the troubled mind. You know, a cure means there's a healing. Or a part of a restoration of being healed. Restoration and healing is a sound, I'll say if it's a cure, it's a sound condition that will work. And we say, I know that they got a lot of things for troubled minds. We got people with anxiety and stuff, they got an anxiety pill. We got people, you know, have low self-esteem or whatever they got that. People that are paranoid, they got a drug for that nowadays. Systems and methods of treating all kind of ailments and disease. And even I would say some of these things are spiritually more than they're just physical. But yeah, they got something for your if you have low serotonin, you can't sleep at night. They got a drug for that. Help you, you know, get mellow, go to sleep. Anxiety, folks, they got anxiety drugs. And all these things in our world, but some of the stuff is more spiritual than natural. And you know, we look at anxiety and the most people, you know, they got psychiatrists, you know, they got out, you know, they touching every part of it. They give you a drug to calm you down and a drug to pick you up.
All right.
And all these things are changing, you know, our characteristics. It's always some side effect of drugs. And they don't want to get you all emotionally disturbed, but they're trying to fix the state of our being in this nation where it is uneasy on everything that happened. And I thought of reading an article where this woman stayed in her house and would not come out. Stayed in for years because she figured if she walked outside, some tragedy was happening. I said, you can be in the house and a tragedy happening.
That's right.
You know what you see? So we're going out or in, ain't going to stop no tragedy. So we see that. We understand there's things that are troubling us today, even ourselves. We look at things and they wondering, I'm going to have to put it in the postal term. The post office wondering why they can't keep some of these people they hired as I would call them temps. That's what they are. They PSE. They temporary employees they keep for 340 some odd days. Not a full year, but they're going to give them 10 days or 14 days off. So these are these people they keep. And some of these folks don't know because they come without benefits. They work them like a dog, and they wonder why folks don't want to stay on these jobs. They ain't got no benefits. They don't have any pension plan. If they get sick, you gotta get paid for sick. So if they have trouble at home, if they have children with sickness, they got to take off and take care of it, and that's no money coming in. And every time you come them there, you ride them because they ain't did this and ride them because they ain't did that. And this causes anxiety. And they wonder why these folks say, I can collect unemployment and stay at home as much as I can. Or I try to find another job. I can flip burgers. They don't trouble me flipping burgers as much as you trouble me here. So this anxiety is a physical problem for us. And so our spiritual problem is what can we do to calm these people's minds? And in Philippians, they was having such distress and discord, and even as we are having in our word, and we see that the person by Epaphroditus, let's start talking about Epaphroditus. He said, I beseech you, Epaphroditus, in the second verse, said, beseech thee and cite Titius, that they be of the same mind in the Lord. And he had trouble because these folks was taking one part of Philippians this way. Another one was taking it this way. We want to believe in this. We want to believe in that. And it was causing discord in the church. So Paul writes to them and he speaks to them and he starts and I said, be careful for nothing. You can get carried away for over little things. Somebody believing just, you know, that's why I don't never trouble myself when the folks say, well, they say they Jesus only. Well, you know, let them go ahead and preach Let them go ahead and do what they want to, but I believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I said, I'm trying to do the same thing they trying to do. I'm trying to get to heaven.
Yes.
Making my way to see the King.
Yes.
Trying to live holy on this earth. And I know how my soul is blessed. So she said, be careful now, but in everything by prayer. There we go. Sometimes we understand what relieves us from anxiety and prayer for the saints. He said, let's go into prayer and supplication. We can touch and agree on that. We can touch and agree on our troubles. So it said, be careful now, but everything by prayer and supplication. Give thanksgiving and let your requests be made known unto God. So the first thing in the Philippians, he tells us how to get there. He said, go, if we're going to touch and agree, let's come to one mind that we need to touch and agree on the problem that's facing our world. People are having no job situation. Folks without food. It's hard to even get a place to stay, even if you got Section 8. And some folks, they're saying, well, if I get on a job and I stay in Illinois, and even if I make $20,000 a year, I still can't afford to live nowhere. That's a bad situation. And I can't afford to feed my kids. I can't afford to find some place where I can function. That's why they're trying to raise the minimum wage, because the cost of living in Illinois is high. And this caused anxiety. And so the same thing with the Philippian church. They was having trouble from on the outside, where they were getting pressure from the Roman government about service and stuff in Philippians, and where they was hiding to have service. Paul writes to them that y'all got to be of one mind. And said, be careful now, but everything in prayer and supplication. The anxiety is nothing to play with. You know, you can be worried about a lot of things. What do anxiety? Anxiety brings high blood pressure.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Cause your body to malfunction. Your organs won't do, because you just troubled in the mind. It brings migraine headaches. It causes all these things. We get chest pain because, folks, the stuff we're worried about that we have no control over. So we said we need to go in prayer and ask God, the God that controls everything. Ask him about the situation. So we don't need to worry about these things that are happening. Anxiety. And I think in Matthew 6:25, he told them, he said, Jesus speaks to him and says, do you see the sparrow? You see how they clothe and how they eat? He said, why are you worrying about what you're going to wear or what you're going to eat? He said, when God is taking care of even the birds. He said, there's no need for you to worry. God will take care of your necessary needs. And Matthew said, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat, or what you shall drink, neither for your body what you shall put on. It is not the life more than meat, and the body more than raiment. You worried about that? He said the first thing you're trying to say is more than just you putting physical stuff and what you got on the outside. It's what's on the inside. Because if you can get spiritual peace from God, that controls the mind. You'll have pure spiritual peace in your life. So he said, no matter the raiment and the food, that's all necessary. But if God can take care of you on the inside, he'll take care of the outside. So everything is subject to a restriction that applies to us in prayer. Going into prayer. So we're restricted to go and supplicate with God. Go and commune with him and tell him, Lord, we need you right now. And now I like that when it says now faith. Sometimes we need some now faith. We can't wait for tomorrow. We got to have it now. Now we need your help. I can't wait for tomorrow, but I need you now. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things that's not seen. So sometimes we need some now faith. So the practice of prayer presents requests and before God provides us an outlet for anxiety. And in that, when we got this, I don't care how much you go into prayer, it seems like more I ask God about a situation, God tell me what he had already done. And then somehow I turn to what I'm worrying to Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Thanksgiving for what the antidote of worry is. So in 1 Peter 5 and 7 say, cast your cares upon him for what? He cares for you. That's what it is, because God cares. God understands what you're going through. I understand, we understand we have a high priest that have not been touched by the feelings of our infirmity. God is acquainted with grief.
Yes.
He understood. He stood. He went there at Lazarus' grave. And the Bible said, the little short for Jesus wept.
Yes.
Because he understood what it means to have loss,
Yes.
and have worry and lose somebody. When he told him to get up out of the grave, called him by his name, Lazarus, come forth.
Yes.
He understood that. And so reading this in Philippians 4 and 7 said, the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your heart and mind through Jesus Christ.